Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us today on Around the Tiers. I'm Conrad.
It's a bit of a mouthful. Some people do use a fork and a knife to eat.
I'm going to just dig right in.
Dig right in. I don't blame you.
If I get it on myself, oh well.
That's okay.
We're here with Mark at Belden Hill Golf Course, and we're going to be talking about hole 12. So if you could just start and explain what the par is, the yardage, all of that.
Hole 12, it's a par 4, 272 yards from here at the Whites. Plays 372 back on the Blues. Usually tournament time is back there. This up here is you got a little more decision making. It's kind of a risk-reward hole. You can play down the middle, which is what I would recommend to someone that's never been here before.
We're here with Sam Lupo at the federally inspected meat plant, and he's going to be showing us around and showing us what they do here, and also be telling us about a new product that they are launching. So I'm excited.
Yes, I'm glad you're here. Welcome.
Good. Let's go. Thank you. Perfect. Well, I'll let you get to dancing. We'll let you go.
Okay. Dance with me. You're a dancer. Oh.
Making something I've always really wanted to try. It's Cajun spaghetti squash.
Yes, and we're going to start with actually cooking some chicken, and then we'll talk about what we did with our spaghetti squash to get them ready for this recipe.
Be winded, just kind of listen to the body and take a rest if you need. If not, go right back into the second set.
Yeah, definitely out of breath, and that wasn't even the 30 seconds for each one. So it'll be a good workout for you. All right, and then we'll go to this middle salad right here.
That is our spinach salad. It comes this mix of spinach, spring mix. Comes with a blue cheese, walnuts, and a bacon vinaigrette.
Ooh, bacon vinaigrette sounds really good. Who doesn't love bacon, right? And then tacos is another one of my favorite. I feel like all my favorites are on this table right here.
I'm glad, because you get to eat it all now when we're done. These are.
Oh boy, all right.
And you're going to come into a plank.
Okay.
So variations of this, you can just have your hands on the floor just for more stability purposes.
We're here at Tesserina Boutique with the owner, Desiree, and we're taking a look at the summer trends that are coming up for this season. So I'm really excited because I love clothes, I love summer, and this is going to be one of my favorite segments. I just have a feeling. I've never been here before, and I've only been
We
in
get that
here,
a lot.
yes, for a few minutes, and it's just so nice and overwhelming in a good way. So what is there to do here? There's so much.
There's so much to see and do here. Of course, there's an amazing glass museum. So we have some of the finest pieces of glass throughout history and even contemporary glass.
On the Tiers, I am so excited to introduce our first guest. She's a Canadian Community Award winner, has performed at Just for Laughs, the Winnipeg Comedy Festival, and much more. This is Deanne Smith. She's also been on Last Comic Standing and The Late Late Show in the U.S. as well as in Canada, Australia, and the U.K. And another tidbit, you're an Endicott native, which is really, really exciting. And I'm so excited for you to be here. I wish I could talk to you for the whole entire show.
Yeah, I'm really excited to be here too. This is my first hometown show.
Which is really exciting
Yeah.
for you because you've been all over the world, really. So what has that experience been like?
It's incredible. My dad, who's home watching right now, let me just get a quick shout out. Hey, Bill Smith, what's going on? He says he's envious of my travel, and it's great. I've been able to really go everywhere from Iceland to Australia. There was a time when I was on a camel in the desert in Australia, riding around, and I thought, 7 months ago, I was dog sledding in the Yukon, and I was able to do all of that because of comedy, so it's a dream.
Yeah, so how did that start for you then? How did that spark start for comedy for you?
I think the spark starts with a desperate need for attention and approval.
Maybe I should get into a comedy.
Yeah, you have to have that, first of all. No, it's interesting. It's kind of a secret society. You start off by doing open mics, which we've all heard about. You know, they're interesting places. You start by just doing 5 minutes for people for free in a bar, in a club, and then slowly you start to get paid work. And then from there, if you're good, hopefully you'll get recommended and just continue on.
Yeah, now, as you said, this is your first time doing stand-up in the hometown of, well, Binghamton, but you're from Endicott.
It's all the same.
What's that like, because you live in Toronto now?
Yeah.
What's that like to come back?
Whew, well, I'm excited. I am really excited to be back and to show people, I mean, what I've been working on for the last 10, 12 years. But at the same time, I feel nervous in a way that I don't usually about the show, in a fun way, because it's like, I'm going to have a lot of friends from high school there. My dad's friends are coming. My dad's going to be there. So in many ways, it's going to be quite a personal show.
Now, anything you're nervous about, because it is a personal show and a lot of people know you from growing up here? Anything you're nervous about?
No, not necessarily. I just want to make sure everybody has a good time,
Yeah.
you know. And also, is this where I'm talking? I'm going to appeal to anyone who doesn't already know me out there. Please come to the show. Let's even out the audience. All right, you're the ones
Absolutely.
I'm used to dealing with, strangers that I need to make love me. Come on, strangers, show up.
Definitely, and you will love her because you're so funny. Now, one of your videos, one of your stand-ups, got 37 million views, and that's viral to me, obviously. So,
yeah.
what was that before the video went viral? How was your career, and then how is it now?
Yeah, so it's been really exciting. That video went really viral on Facebook, and so now I've gotten a lot of job offers from all over the place. I'm going to Luxembourg in March, which was definitely not on my radar before this. So it's just been great because more people know me now, and I'm able to do more gigs and go more places.
Yeah, now, for the audience who doesn't know or hasn't seen your stand-up, well, how would you describe your stand-up in a G-rated sense?
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not quite sure how to describe myself because I am me, but I have been described, and I think it's kind of fair enough, as nerdy but dirty.
Nerdy but dirty.
So if you want
That's
something
pretty good.
a little intellectual and a little on the smart side, but also with enough, blue material to keep you interested, that could be me.
Yeah, absolutely. And you are just so fun. I wish I could talk to you forever. And you actually grew up watching WB&G, which is really exciting.
I did.
And we're going to have Deanne actually read something
I'm so
after we
excited.
tell you all the details of her stand-up comedy, where you can see her and everything tomorrow. So I just really appreciate you being here. I wish I could talk to you so much more, which we probably will during the break.
Come to the show tomorrow. We'll
Yes,
talk.
I'm
All
definitely
right.
going
Okay,
to.
cool.
Absolutely. 8 o'clock. 9:30 is like my bedtime, so we'll see.
Yeah, that'll be perfect.
You could see Deanne Smith stand up with opening act Missy Allen and host Helen Frazier tomorrow night at 8 p.m. at the Touch of Texas. That's on 1240 Front Street. Tickets are $15 in advance or $20 on the day of the show. You can purchase those at Touch of Texas or at QSR Wireless in Vestal, or call 771-1000. Check out deannesmith.com to see more of her work, so you can read this right on the prompter.
Oh, I'm so excited. Right next, do you know the do's and don'ts when it comes to your credit score? We've got you covered in today's financial tip. But first, here's the pets of the week.